Do you often see the same numbers or signs? In addition to the usual time synchronicities such as 8 or 1111, I see the number 77 regularly everywhere, on average at least once a day. Most often on my watch, like a heartbeat, on my mobile, either as a time, date or battery status. Number of comments on the internet, etc. Even the car adjusted its consumption to 7.7 liters, and my weight was often 77 kilograms, but when I last came from vacation, my scale showed me 77.7. Sometimes I feel like the whole universe is starting to conspire against me. I wasn't very interested in numerology until one time when I looked at my watch after I lie down on my couch and noticed that I had taken 7,777 steps, and at the same moment I had a heart rate of 77 beats per minute. The probability of the synchronization of the steps with the heartbeat and me looking at the watch at this very moment is about as small as winning a lottery. I was so thrilled that I immediately started searching what it might mean. And I found this.
Among the most important numbers, in addition to the day of birth, is the so-called life number. We get it by the sum of the whole date of birth. This interpretation will introduce you to who you are and show you your innate qualities and your attitudes.
Try to guess what number I found out to be my number. Such synchronicities show us that we are synchronized with our inner being, because we are able to perceive them only when we feel good. I've noticed that if I don't watch how I feel and let something around me to make me feel worse, then I stop seeing these synchronicities. And not only that, but the situations I get into are always the result of my mood. Therefore, when you don't feel good, it's best to stop yourself for a bit and tune to a better feeling before you start doing something else. For example, pay attention to your breath for a few minutes and then imagine what you want. Then your vibration rises up, which means you start to feel better. Then you'll be able to perceive synchronicities again, and the situations around you also change. It can be something as small as someone walking around you smiling instead of frowning.
Are you listening to me, Neo?
It's simply visible in everything around us. We just have to become conscious observers and realize the direct link between how we feel and what's going on around us. A good example is also when we go to do something and we feel bad about it, or we don't want to do it. Then we need to stop and make either a correction, that is, find something we feel better about and focus on that, or do it another time or give it to someone else. Otherwise, we may make it even worse, because something may go to shit and we will have even more work than when we started. And then we say something like, I knew it was going to happen. Well, if something what I expected happens to me once, I'll tell myself, okay, maybe it's a coincidence. But when it happens the second time, I'll start to wonder if it's not my mood. And when it happens even more times and I don't realize it now that I create my life by how I feel, then probably only this will help me. And that's why the most important thing which we should have in the first place in our lives is how we feel. So when someone or something manages to upset us, we need to calibrate first and then continue in some activity. With such conscious retuning of our mood or vibration, we will eventually notice that we are also retuning our whole day and the results of all our new experiences. So stay tuned to Equilibrium by subscribing and give this video a like.